Hello, welcome back to my channel. I recently pulled out my pumpkin spice Too Faced palette and retried it and liked it, and it's kind of made me want to pull out some of my other older ones. So today we are going to be doing a look. This is really the only look that I've ever done with this palette, but we're going to do like a mint look with the white chocolate bar. This palette's a few years old, but like I said, playing with the pumpkin has made me want to pull some of my older ones out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If that sounds interesting, stick around. Make sure you're subscribed, and we're going to jump. So this is the look that we're going to do. It's a modification of a recreation from That Girl Shay. She did it around the holiday times when this palette came out years ago. I will link her video down below. I went and rewatched it recently just to kind of refresh the shades. I tweaked it a little bit. I've made it more sparkly. The glitter that's on my eyes is from Profusion, so it's very, very affordable. Because this look I generally like to do around, winter, Christmas time, so I wanted to make it super sparkly and glittery. But yeah, we're going to recreate her look. Like I said, I've just tweaked it slightly. So we're going to prime our eyes. I'm going to use my Gerard Clean Canvas. It's a very wet primer. I'm going to say years ago, I was probably using like the Urban Decay primer potion or the one from Ulta, like the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. So my experience with this palette, I think, has been like the shades are a little more impactful just because I'm using a wetter base. So I think that makes a difference. This palette is getting old, but so we're going to start off, and I don't use many shades, so it's pretty easy. We're going to use mint chocolate, and then I'm going to go in and blend it out just a little bit with Guilt Free, this like taupey gray. And then under the brow bone and in the inner corner are, what is this? Pearl Candy. So we'll do that first. So we're going to go in to the green. And it's a pretty green. Like, this is a pretty neutral palette, so I think the green is one of the shades that stands out. And when I saw this video of hers, I just really liked this look. And like I said, she did it for holiday time. It's a very like spin on a green eye look, obviously, because we're using mint, but very, very pretty. And I'm going to take it up pretty far and smoke it out. And I'm deepening it up. She used, I think it was chocolate syrup in the outer corner. I've gone in and I'm actually going to use black sugar, the black, to deepen it up a little bit. So that's why I said I've tweaked it. And then I'll show you what shade she uses on the lid. I have a different shade underneath the glitter, just because I've never used this glitter before. I got it last December or like November to use for like Christmas time, and then it just having, had a baby not that long, I didn't end up really wearing much makeup at the holiday times. So I'm using Pearl Candy, and then we're gonna just keep. So I've gone in, I took a little bit of Guilt Free, like I said, which is a taupey gray, just near the top, and then back into mint chocolate, smoking it up pretty far, just to kind of go up there. You wouldn't have to go this intense with the brow bone or the lid, but because this would be a holiday-esque look for me, I like the frostiness and the glitter. So we're going to go into black sugar. I think I started off with smoked sea salt, which is this one, and it just wasn't dark enough. But if you didn't want it quite so dramatic, I would say use either chocolate syrup or smoked sea salt. It's not quite as intense. This black is not bad, especially, like I said, because this palette's getting older. It's one of those sequence shades, and I'm just coming up at an angle, which is what I did over here, and then we'll smoke it out. But the glitter doesn't stay. It's not one of those where like the outer corner looks glittery. The second it comes onto the brush, the glitter is gone. So I'm just cleaning off my brush and blending this out, and then we're going to go back in with the mint shade just over it a little bit, just to blend that out, just because I wanted to deepen up the outer corner, but not necessarily make sure they're even. I always do that when I'm filming one. I'll get darker than the other, and then it throws it off too, because my lighting will make it look like this side is lighter even if it's not. I'll go in the bathroom and then realize I did too much, but it's okay. So yeah, you don't have to go this dramatic with the outer corner. I just figured I'd play with it just because my tastes have changed too since doing this look years ago. Okay, so then that's it. So for the lid, there's going to be some layering. I'm going to take a little bit of my NYX glitter glue. I use this with every shimmer. That's just my preference. It's not necessary with these. Now she used, I believe it was Indulge. This one right here, this kind of champagne-y color. And then she put glitter on top. I'm just going to go into the Pearl Candy shade. And you could totally leave it like this, because this is a pretty like frosty, sparkly shade all on its own. So if you don't like glitter or you don't want to add anything else, both shades are pretty. Indulge makes a good brow bone highlight. It's not as white. It's like, it's more on the champagne side, so you're not going to get the stark icy white, but you could totally leave it like this. I think that's pretty. I wanted to be extra, and I have this glitter palette. Like I said, never use it. So I'm going to take a little bit more. I don't know that you necessarily need the sticky base with the Profusion glitters. I hadn't used them before, so I wasn't sure. They're pretty, like emollient, I guess would be the right word. There's a little bit of a creaminess to them. They're not super dry, so they probably could get them to stick. What is this one called? The Emerald Gems. So it's just from Profusion. I got it at Walmart. So I'm going to use the white and then a little bit of this green one. You could use this one too, but I'm going to use a little bit of this one towards the edge just to kind of help with the blend. And I just went in with a brush. Like I said, there is a creaminess to them. They're not like dry, so you not necessarily need a glitter glue. It's one of those things, if you want to ensure that they stick and that you get some good staying power with them, especially if you do this earlier in the day and like you were going to go to a party, holiday party or something, I would use the glitter glue. And then the green, I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and that's how they come out of the pan. So I said they're pretty creamy. And this, I don't have glitter glue all the way to the edge, and they do stick down, so you don't need glitter glue with them, I don't think. But like I said, first time out of the pan, I wasn't sure, but that just kind of helps me with the blend and gives me a little more sparkle. Okay, and then for the inner corner, same shade, that frosted, what is it, Pearl Candy. I'm going to start making up names now. Let's get some of this. There's some fallout, but not bad. I don't have a problem with stuff sticking. I just go in with a light hand and a fluffy brush and brush it away. But if you're worried, like put powder down or do your eyes first. And then for lower lashes, I'm just going to use the mint shade and a little bit of the gray, and that's it. So not many shades at all. Very, very easy. I will link her video down below. I resaved it because like I said, it's been years since she put it out, so it was deep in my favorites video. And then just taking a little bit of the gray to help blend it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do liners and lashes, and I'll probably put some sort of a lip on it, and I'll show you the look. So lower lash, I just have ColourPop's Teaspoon. It's the green one. I also have an LA Girl in Fresh that would be a decent option too, but I liked the green matched a little more of the green, so I just went with this one. And then if I was going out, I would probably do like Too Faced Queen Bee, just because it dries down completely. I just have a lip oil on. This is the Color Pop. This is from their Star Wars Mandalorian collection in Din Djarin. I know I'm not pronouncing that exactly right, but if I was going to go out, I would probably do like a matte. But yeah, this is a really, really nice palette, but I've only ever... I did a few other looks when I had the mini white chocolate chip, but since having the big one, I've only ever, because you can see like there's shades in here that are brand new. I've only ever done like a version of this look with this palette. It's just always what I think of. I think the white packaging, you know, makes me think of winter time, and I like doing the green. This is a very like springtime-esque palette. I just don't ever think about using it anymore during the spring. I just automatically go. I think the candy cane stripes on the inside also like make me think of winter and Christmas, and so I always just end up doing this look over and over and over. But yeah, I think it turned out really pretty. My lashes are just the Allure 3/4, the volume. Is that what these are called? Yeah, 3/4 length, Allure. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be doing some more of these like palettes I forgot about kind of videos. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.